Figmunity World, just round of applause for Figmunity World. They finally got some original content 1 year into branching off from No Jumper.
You got to claim.
And it is I think actually AD told us what it was. He said him and Housephone are starting a podcast, even though this wasn't a podcast, this was actually a show. Can you click that link? Because I don't remember what the name of it is.
Not to cut you off, but shout out to AD. Did y'all listen to their cipher?
I didn't listen to it yet.
He went crazy.
I heard he went crazy.
That might have to be. We might listen to the end of the episode.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Oh, shit.
He went in.
Okay, AD.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga AD, man.
Yeah. So yeah, go to the beginning just so we. Oh well,
I didn't hear that shit. That shit was kind of good.
Because I don't know. Yeah, let's watch the beginning just so we can hear. But it's pretty much Housephone and AD, and it's like a Riz Academy or something along that line. I don't know what they named it, but we're just gonna watch it to see what they named it. What? Oh, real quick. All right, so
it's a good time to subscribe.
So this episode is 37 minutes long, and obviously there's still like things that need to be worked out. But overall, I enjoyed all 37 minutes. Like there's just the things that need to be worked out are like extremely minute. You know what I'm saying? Like a stronger intro or a cleaner intro. But these are all like this is first round.
Yeah,
you know,
all
like
things that happen
this
in
is
the next
nothing
few
but
episodes.
The body of it. I didn't expect that, but AD and Housephone. You also got to remember AD and Housephone are part of the original. No Jumper podcast with Adam, AD, and Housephone, and that was the dream team in terms of the conversation and things like that. So them coming together, it's like okay, like the nigga Housephone is always good on camera. Like let's just be clear, we just don't know when he's gonna show up.
I was about to say, I'm glad his skin look healthy. Where he been at?
He's been doing his Biggest Bros podcast.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to.
I'm about to kill that bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that.
I'm just about to put it out as misery.
Yeah.
But what were you saying?
Send your army to him, nigga.
Not with the hats.
That's gross.
Come on, dog.
You gonna put that back on your
with the fitted?
Nothing.
Nah, it's nothing on it.
And it's the outside.
But I think it's the principle, though.
It's the principle.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh.
That's exactly what it is.
Now you're sporting mosquito.
I'm gonna be real. Once I have like one good sweat in the hat, it's not the same no more. Does that make sense?
And a bald sweat is different.
Yeah, because it's
completely sully.
It's you know.
It's over.
Nigga, that sweat is extra salty, nigga. There's no hair to catch
There's
that.
no hair. It's straight out in. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is a tool now.
So yeah, I've had 1 or 2 good hot summer days last year in this. It's just the outside still is presentable, but the inside is different. You know, it's like I just don't view the hat the same. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Yeah, but back to this shit though. Housephone's always good. He's been doing his Biggest Bros podcast. I can't fuck with the Biggest Bros podcast. It's just the group of friends is just I don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't buy into it. I fuck with Housephone heavy. Like if Housephone's somewhere, I'm gonna tune in because I fuck with Housephone. And I do like Blasey, but I like Blasey mainly with Housephone. Outside of that, we got Yuri and Potlord. I'm never trying to watch these niggas, you know? So if 50% of the podcast I don't want to hear shit from, I'm not gonna do it.
That's a bad deal.
Yeah, it's just a bad
way
deal,
to spend an hour.
But if this continues, I mean, because the way that they're doing it, like they picked a nigga, the jokes were funny, you know what I'm saying? Their rhythm is good and all that.
It's improv.
It's improv. Yeah, it's improv. And the only thing that I really wish they did in this first episode was give the nigga not a hairpiece, an earpiece on the date.
Oh, so they can tell them things.
Yeah, like so they can just like live monitor because like they were outside the restaurant, he was inside the restaurant. Having the date with Yahira.
They were just watching through the window.
Yahira. Pretty much, yeah.
Yahira?
Yahidra. She a fine ass little Spanish girl.
A little big booty Latina.
Yeah. And so like he would come out towards parts of the date, fill them in and shit. If they had the earpiece, it would set it off, you know.
Or have AD playing the waiter.
Yeah, or something like that. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Feed him some lines. Yeah, maybe one of them play the waiter, the other one feed the nigga lines, you know.
And like he kind of setting them up and shit, like all that.
Exactly, but they took him shopping, they took him to the jeweler. And it's so funny, like those first episode show things where they're like, AD's like, yeah, you know, I'm taking him to my jeweler that gets me right. He ices me out.
Yeah.
And so like they're in there and they're just like trying shit on. Housephone's like, yeah, none of this is yours. Like, you know, we just renting this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we bring this bitch back though. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was looking too long in the mirror. Like, nigga, hey.
Yeah, nigga, you're not going home with this. This is strictly for the camera.
This is
Nigga,
prop.
this is swag
He
school.
was like,
nigga.
one day this show will be big enough to where we can do that, but this is all a rental, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not get it fucked up, you know?
I was about to say.
Yeah, so
Nah, I'm glad they and we had that conversation with AD. Like, no, Loke, we branching out, whatever.
right.
Be careful. You never know.
But you get the point.
I
Like
get
he
what
was
you're
talking
saying.
about how like we're trying
They're
to
gonna be
branch
doing
out,
more
mainly because
things.
you was kind of bullying them.
Not
Like,
really.
When y'all fuck niggas just gonna stop doing LA shit, actually do
and
something
they-
cool
when
and
y'all
creative.
look,
branch out and do better.
I gotta keep the same energy at all time. I can't. I go too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
I don't want to say it worked because like 80 probably had this idea
They
beforehand.
already had that, and
but
like, yeah.
it's yeah.
And that was one of the things that I was even saying. I was like, you know, I'm not even thinking about it from 100% the financial things, because he's like, we have more things that we had to pay for, and it might take a year to even get your money right to be able to branch out. Like, y'all know how much the overhead cost is. Well, the overhead cost to do what we're doing on No Jumper and bring it over, y'all were able to afford that, ended up paying out more, and then it's like, okay, now let's just kind of stack some bread so we can have some money to throw away.
And
then
take
we,
on more responsibility.
yeah, and we still got to play it smart, because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we still got to...
This
you still
could
gotta
end
have,
in
like-
3 episodes.
Yeah.
Like,
this
fuck
could end in
around.
3 episodes
Exactly.
if it flops,
Yeah.
you know?
Because
So
you still got to have a lot where it's like, I'm willing to try some shit because I got backup. You know
we
what I'm
gotta
saying?
have we gotta have
Yeah.
possible fail money. This
type
is like
shit,
petty
yeah.
cash type of
Yeah,
thing. So
yeah, for sure.
Some to lead your losses.
yeah, but I mean, this show, because of their chemistry and the moments that they did have that were like funny.
Yeah.
I mean, this show long form wise is fine, and then it's also easily clippable too.
I was about to
You
say.
know, like TikTok shorts, you know,
true.
especially this whole concept of just like risen chicks and walking up. There's dudes on TikTok and Instagram that their whole thing is like, I'm literally going to show you how easy it is to get a girl's phone number.
Exactly.
And a lot of niggas don't realize how easy it is. Like,
It take
Yeah.
a couple videos to get the courage. It's like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't just walk over to the
but
bitch,
that's
right?
a hot
okay.
market. It's a and that's kind of a great way to kind of tap into the red pill without associating yourself
with it.
with it too. Because if you say you're red pill, you don't want that label. You don't want to be.
Yeah.
That ain't
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
You know what I
nah.
mean?
It's always going to be an easy market to tap into, too.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
overall they
Most
have
of it's
they have
12-year-olds.
because of how the content is shot. Their shorts
They're going
have a lot of potential.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
in terms of exposure to bring everything back. And I mean, it's all about are they going to show up every week? Housephone's done pretty good from what I've seen on the Biggest Bros podcast channel that they have, where he seems to be showing up pretty consistently, even though I'm not watching it.
Which is good enough.
It's
Like,
good enough.
The consistency is like its own thing with Housephone.
That's
Yeah,
Like that's his
literally.
only vice.
literally it.
He's
Yeah.
lucky if he eats the same thing twice in a week.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because it's like, but yeah, just I do enjoy watching that growth shit where it's like they dress the nigga and he's like, sneakers provided by High Rollers, his sneakers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The clothing was from a clothing store that's been sponsoring back on Fig for a while.
So it's all
I think
vertically
it's
integrated.
minimal.
I
I think
like
it's
that.
minimal, yeah. But they did it the right way, you know what I'm saying? So
Which is smart, yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of
so-
like how Drewski did his shit.
we're definitely gonna talk about Drewski. Have y'all been watching that?
Yeah, it's
We're gonna watch it. We're gonna talk about it.
It's-
I have a lot of thoughts. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Like,
it's kind of crazy.
I haven't been
honestly
watching it.
as a like if he calls himself a comedian, is kind of like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Just say
And
it.
it's always been like that with him. Yo, we
We'll
talking about it
save
now.
it. We'll save it. But outside of that, I
Where's
mean,
this big booty bitch at? I mean,
that's her
It's
right
right
here.
there.
Right here.
Let's watch.
she looks Asian.
When we get to the date.
Oh, I'm bugging.
No, let's watch the getting him prepared. Go to like the haircut, like the beginning of the haircut. Yeah.
Was that nigga woofing?
Actually, no, wait.
I'm ready.
Actually, do it to when this nigga first comes in, because they was roasting this nigga low key.
Yeah, you got it's like a drill sergeant. You got to call
I gotta bring you down
your
to build
underlings
you
and
up.
piece of shit
Yeah.
to build them back up.
You gotta
Right.
break out all that old pimping that they had. So
Yeah.
you
Matter of fact, bring it back just a little bit more, because they're kind of this whole intro is kind of lit. It's kind of best to do that.
It's
Yeah.
like you got to call out all this nigga's insecurities so the bitch won't do it,
Right.
or so when she does,
Right
he
here.
won't be flustered.
Keep going.
And you
back a
gotta
little
make
bit
him
more.
insecure about shit he don't
Pretty
even know
much
he
from
should be
where
insecure about.
we stopped at it on the
So
original
you can
intro.
improve.
We might as well just keep
That's
it playing.
roughly it right here.
Okay. What the? I didn't even see that scene. I must have been looking away from the phone.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right, it's just.
Hey, does that your
She's eating for 2, I'm drinking for 3.
AD, come help him. Bro, we need help. We need help.
You're right.
That was a setup.
You're right.
That was a setup.
We need you. Housephone and AD.
They love me. Don't even do that. They
That
love
was a
me.
setup.
We got episode 2 or 3 on.
That was
We
a
got
setup.
F-Mac
Your
for
shirt
it.
says you're pregnant, nigga.
I'm a pregnant wife, bro. Pregnant wife.
He's flustered, people. Y'all don't see him.
But yeah, man, as y'all can see, I mean, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good.
It's pretty
So,
good. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'm
nah,
excited
really.
to see. I'm excited to see how this does. It's been a day out. It's almost at 50K. It's at like 42K right now.
And honestly, man, if you're watching this, which would be crazy because you're watching us watch you,
Right.
mind blowing. But
Kanye
don't
style.
even look at the views, man. Just focus on creating dope shit.
Yeah,
and
honestly,
like
yeah.
the cool people will find your cool shit. Don't even look at the views right now because I definitely
You
I
think
like
he
it.
needs your advice, nigga?
I think he would appreciate
I'm
it.
just fucking with you.
But yeah, man, that's it for that. Let's move over. Let's move since we were
I'm a
talking about
leader.
Drewski a little
Niggas
bit.